Good morning or afternoon whenever you watch this video. I am so excited that we're finally on Google Classroom so we can write back and forth to each other. Today my goal will be I'm just going to read chapter 3 for you and post that video, and then I think what we can do is start on the little project. It's nothing crazy. It'll literally be like you responding, me responding, and writing back and forth, kind of like a journal or like little postcards, I guess you could think of it that way. It's super easy. It'll just be so that when you get back to school, you'll remember the book. Okay, chapter 3, 4 laps. It's not that I hate doing anything active, but in elementary school, PE meant going out on the blacktop in your regular clothes and playing softball or capture the flag. It's a whole different bag of chips in junior high. You have to wear extremely ugly PE clothes that I am positive someone made just to make sure I would look extra bad. By the way, at VCMS, they don't give you clothes. You can just wear your own. Shiny, bright blue shorts are not a good look for me, especially since I had to get a size small on account of me being so skinny. No one wants their shorts falling down. But small shorts are a weird length on me. Too short for baggy basketball and too long for regular shorts. And we have to change into our PE clothes right in front of everyone on our row in the locker room. I figured out right away this is the best strategy, is to change quick so that no one gets a good look at anything. What if my underwear is ripped? What if everyone stares at tiny pimples on my back? There should really be a law against making kids who are going through puberty undress in public. There also should be a law against going through puberty early. Mama says it's totally normal for a black girl to start earlier with stuff like developing and getting her period and having grown-up bumps. That's what she calls them, instead of pimples or acne. Like that's supposed to make me glad to get them. I don't care if it's normal. I'm not happy about any of it. In the locker room, the lockers are in long rows and there are aisles in between with little benches, so it's easier to change your shoes. I don't know any of the girls on my aisle, and if we all try to keep our eyes on our locker or the floor, and we all try to keep our eyes on our locker or the floor. At least that's what I'm hoping they're doing. A girl next to me starts getting undressed, and I do a good job of not noticing her pretty panties with lace and tiny bra with lots of little hearts. I wore 2 short shirts in 4th grade before Mama figured out and bought me a training bra. By 5th grade, I guess I successfully passed training because Mama bought me a real bra, and the ones in 6th grade and the new ones in 6th grade when I went up a size. My bras are not tiny or cute. They're just big and white and practical. So I know that's kind of an awkward thing, but that is the only awkward part of this chapter. Yolanda is waiting for me just outside the locker room doors. Her 2 front teeth are chipped, making a small upside-down Y in her smile. It makes it easy to remember her name. Y for Yolanda. We got assigned to be partners for sit-ups on the first day, and now we just partner up all the time. I'm glad about that, because I don't know anyone else in my class. She's in my 6th grade period too, so it's nice we're sort of becoming friends. I still haven't gotten used to how much bigger junior high is than elementary school, and how you can be in a class with 30 other kids and not know any of them. 5 different elementary schools feed into Emerson, so there are lots of people. And actually that's true at VCMS as well too. There's 5 elementary schools in Vernon. Hi, Yolanda flashes a tiny upside-down Y smile. Hi, I say back. Every day I try to guess how Yolanda will be wearing her hair, and I'm usually wrong. She almost always parts it all the way down the middle, making 2 even sections, but then she'll do something different with the sections. Sometimes she braids them, sometimes it's 1 braid, sometimes it's 4 or 6. Sometimes the 2 sections are in big fat curls, and sometimes she connects them together in the back. Once it was 2 afro puffs. I love that. My English teacher, Miss Jacobs, assigned a journal project on the first day of school. We're supposed to write all our observations in it. She calls it our eyeball journal because Ralph Waldo Emerson, the person our school is named for, once said he wanted to be an eyeball. I think that sounds gross. One of the things I always write about is what I observed about Yolanda's hair. Today she has 1 tiny braid on each side and the rest in small curls. Cute hair, I tell her. Yolanda puts her hand over her mouth, but I can tell she's got a big grin going. If she wasn't so brown-skinned, I bet I would see blush streaming up her cheeks. I hear a loud whistle, and our PE teacher, Coach West, shouts, "Hustle on over!" We hustle and take our place on the hash marks on the ground so Coach West can take roll. My PE shorts rise up when I sit down. I pull at them as if I could make them magically grow longer. After roll call and stretches, Coach West yells, 4 laps, everybody, and blows her whistle to get us going. She really likes her whistle. 4 laps around the track equals a mile. In junior high, we run a mile every week, and we're supposed to get faster each time. Logically, there has to be a point when this is physically impossible, but Coach West doesn't seem to think so. Our track is made out of recycled tires, so it's easier to run on than asphalt. In the middle of the track is our field that should be green grass, but it's brown because of the drought. The air is heavy, pressing against me, trying to slow me down. Yolanda keeps up with me for the first 2 laps, but by the 3rd one, she just waves me ahead. Go ahead, she gasps, gripping at her side. This is awkward. Should I slow down to stay with her? What would it mean for me to leave her gasping alone? How would a friendship manual answer these types of questions? I've never had a black friend before. My sister makes a huge issue out of that, like there's something wrong with me. But I don't get why it's a big deal. There were hardly any other black students at my elementary school, and besides, I had Isabella and Julia. Still, I like Yolanda, and even though we're not quite friends yet, we are friendly and I don't want to mess it up. Coach West blows her whistle again, and I, for sure, don't want to get in trouble, so I give Yolanda a little wave and keep running. I'm surprised by how good it feels to run. It's like whatever is circling around my head bugging me just flies out in the wind and gets left behind on the track. Bye-bye, Bernard. So long, big forehead. I can absolutely connect to this because I super love running as well. Half a lap ahead of me, I can see this girl, Carmetta. She's faster than lightning, and all of a sudden, I get this wild idea that maybe I can catch her. So I put on the jets and start running as fast as I can. My heart feels like it's creeping up into my throat, and a pain kicks me right in my side, but I don't stop running. I don't even come close to catching Carmetta, but when I finish my mile, Coach West clicks her stopwatch and holds her hand up to give me a high five. Smacking my hand against hers makes me feel pretty good. Yolanda doesn't get a high five from Coach. I really don't think she likes running very much. We both head to the water fountain, and I'm wondering if I put deodorant on sweaty pits, it will keep me from being funky later when Coach West walks over. Shayla, you might not know this, but I'm the track coach. You have a nice form going. I think I could use you. Do you want to join the team? I rub my hands together because my palms itch all over. Remember what that means, sweetheart? It means that she's nervous. Track, I ask. Coach West nods. Me? I glance over at Yolanda, and she gives me a little shrug. But also she smiles, and I think she's okay with Coach West not asking her to join the track team. Yep. Coach West grins at me, waiting for an answer. I want to say no, but Coach West's smile glides over me like sweet syrup and makes my head go up and down. Great, she tells me and blows her whistle. All right, everybody, I'll see you tomorrow. Yolanda elbows me. Cool, she whispers, making little panting breaths in my ear. I am positive that track will be many things, but cool isn't one of them. You know what it does sound like? A whole steaming plate of trouble. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so that was chapter 3. I have read all the way up until 14. I super love this book. It's so cute. I think you did such a great job picking it. One of my favorite books is, actually I should turn this around so you can see my face. One of my favorite books this year is The Hate U Give, and I think that's more of a little grown-up book, and so maybe you'll read that in high school when you get to be with me at Rockville High where I teach. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you're having fun at camp. I don't know if you've seen my son. He is definitely there. He's there Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. And at this point, I'm hoping you're caught up to chapter 3. I'm wondering if you'll be willing to respond as well. So after you listen to this, maybe you can respond on the slideshow. I'm going to have one side be yours and one side be mine. And so you can just type whatever the question is, or maybe type what you're thinking when you read this or listen to it. Okay, have a great day. Bye.